Hello and welcome back to Unicast Administrators. Today we are going to talk about the open source suite LibreOffice, which is an alternative to the Microsoft Office suite that includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint and many more. So LibreOffice is an alternative to the Microsoft Office suite, and it includes applications that are compatible with Word documents, Excel documents, and PowerPoint documents. And basically they are just that. It's a suite that includes multiple applications that you can use to write your documents, write your documentations, and many more. And if you want to, you can have a look at LibreOffice on their official website, which is LibreOffice.org, where you can read about everything that they have built, their features, and many more. And you have an online documentation for different operating systems. If you do not know exactly how to download it or how to use it, you can go through this documentation as well. So on their LibreOffice official website, you can go on top of the page and download it. And you'll see that you have multiple LibreOffice versions that you can use and download on different operating systems or devices like iOS, Android, Chromebooks, or you can install them through different package managers like Flatpak, Snap, and many more. Since I'm on a Windows machine, I'm gonna go ahead and click on download LibreOffice. And because this is an open source project, it means that it's free to use. Of course, you have different versions like business users, which means that you have LibreOffice suite that it's some sort of a premium for businesses and so on. But because I'm on a personal computer, I'm just gonna go and download LibreOffice for personal use. And if you want to, you can download again for different operating systems, different versions, but I'm just gonna go ahead and download the latest one, which is 24.2.5, and I'm just gonna click on download, and it will start to download. And once it finished downloading, we will install it. Now I already downloaded it before this, so we can go ahead and just run the installation. And basically now we are going to install this. As soon as we the suite, it will take a few minutes to complete, but once that is done, it's recommended to reboot your computer. You can still use the applications even if you do not reboot your computer, but it's highly recommended to do that. So let's just go ahead and click next, and let's install LibreOffice, which should not take too long. You can go with typical, which by default installs the application pre-configured, or you can go with custom, and you can choose what language to have installed or what particular components. So I'm just going to leave that as they are, and I'm just going to leave the default installation to C program files LibreOffice, because that's fine by me. But if you want to, you can change it clicking on change button. So let's click on next, and here it's asking you if you want to set up the default applications to open, for example, for Microsoft documents like docx for documents, Word documents, or .xlsx for Excel spreadsheets. And it's basically asking if you want to open those ones directly in LibreOffice, which I want to do. So I'm going to tick this for Excel spreadsheets as well. Same for Microsoft Visual documents, and we are just going to click on next. If you want to, you can tick this box to load LibreOffice at system startup. Basically, that means that as soon as your computer boots and you can log in into your computer, LibreOffice will start automatically. If you want to do that, you can tick this, but I will untick it for me because I don't want it. And same goes for shortcut on desktop. I'm actually going to leave that one ticked. So let's click on install, and this will take a few minutes. I'm just gonna click on yes there to make sure that I'm allowing it to install. and if you have open applications, it will prompt you to close those, or you can choose to not close the applications, and it's telling you that a reboot will be required. So I have Steam open here. So basically, if I go here, it will close my application and install that. That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna go with do not close the application, click OK, and now the installation continues. So I'm gonna pause here and resume once the installation is over. All right, so the installation finished. Now I'm just gonna hit on finish. And as I said, it's prompting you to restart your computer in order to make sure that the application and the entire suite works fine. You can reboot that. It's highly recommended. I'm not gonna do that now, so I'm just gonna click on no, because I can still use LibreOffice after that. So you will notice that on your desktop, you will have a LibreOffice icon, which basically it's like the central point. If you double click on this one, it will open the entire central point from where you can select to open Word documents or Excel or PowerPoint, or to write new ones. Or if you want to, you can simply search in your start menu keywords like Word. You'll see that it will prompt me automatically for Microsoft Word. But if you open that one, you also have the possibility to open it with LibreOffice. But if you type document, it will present you with a documentation app, which is actually LibreOffice. But because I did not restart my computer, that logo icon was not properly loading. And you'll see here that LibreOffice already reviewed my contents in my computer, and it already found a couple of documentations that I have written in Word. I'm not going to open these ones, but if you want to, you can, for example, go with Writer document, which is the equivalent of Microsoft Word, or Calc spreadsheet, which is the equivalent of Excel. Impress presentation, it's the equivalent of Microsoft PowerPoint. Drawing, it's the equivalent of Visio, I believe it was. Math formula, I think it's something specifically for mathematical equations. If I want, for example, to open a Writer document or create a database, I can click on any of these, or I can manually search for them in my start field. But let's just say that I want to open up a Writer document and write something in it. And if this is the first time when you are using it, you will be prompted with a couple of tips, and you can, if you want to not see this, you can untick this option. I prefer to leave it here just in case I miss something. It's easier for me to go into hints. So you can click on next tip. You will have a bit of explanation here, a small summary and a small presentation. If you want to go through each and every single one, you can go and do what they are recommended here, or you can click on next tip to go to the next tip, and so on. So this is pretty much it. It might not be the best user interface, the best UI for you, but it's pretty much a one-on-one alternative to Microsoft Word. You have key combination like Control B for bold. I can type in here whatever I want. Text test sample 1. If I press Control A and B again, this time it will not write this in bold anymore. Oh, 1 second, I pressed the wrong button here, and so on. And the same thing you can open directly from here. If you go on File, New, you can choose what sort of application to open up now, or you can open a particular folder where you can search for your documents, or just pretty much the basic stuff that you can do in Microsoft Office. Or if you don't want to go with this option, you can just search for keywords in your Microsoft Start button search box, and for example, if you type in spreadsheet, it will open you the equivalent of Excel. And then again, this is good because it's free and you don't have to pay anything for it. That's the beauty of open source projects and open source applications. And if I type in spreadsheet, it should open. Actually, it does not appear because I did not rebooted my computer. And for example, I can use the draw drawing, from LibreOffice, where if you want to make schemas like you would do in Visual Studio, you could use this and do different bunch of tools that, or graphs, or anything that you'd like to see or create for your presentations and so on. So you have here a couple of objects, and you can pretty much go through something similar that you have on Visual Studio with Microsoft. And again, if you want to get more help or guide on how to use specific features, shortcuts, or just the applications in general, you can go on LibreOffice.org. You can go on Get Help, and you can go through each and every single documentation, like installation instructions, professional support, system requirements, and so on. And if you go here on documentation, you will be prompted with a quick reference guide or help online, or you can download their PDF documents with their guides for each and every single thing. For example, for Calc guide, which is for Excel, for Writer document, which is for Word, and so on. This one is for Draw, so if you want to have that one, you can just go ahead and click on download the PDF, and it will for me, I let it to open automatically in the browser because I like this feature, but if you want to, you can open it locally. And you have multiple guides, and here it will show you exactly how you can use it. And again, everything, it's free. So if you want to use it, it's free to use. So you don't have to do anything extraordinary to get access to it. You just have to go and download it. And if you want to do more advanced stuff in, for example, in drawing, to create specific graphs, you can always go ahead and search their documentation for specific things, like we are here. So pretty much this is what LibreOffice is, what it does, and how you can use it. Of course, it has more advanced features that I did not go into, but you can always go ahead and review them yourself. And pretty much this is it. And I would like to thank you for taking the time to view my video. And if you liked it, please consider leaving a comment on the comment section down below, or a like and whatnot. Consider subscribing for more future videos like this. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and all the best, and see you next time. Cheers.